good morning. I'm just waiting for the screens to come on and we'll get started and see what we can do. So I apologize. I've been trying to get into the meeting since about 9:25, but I wasn't able to launch the meeting for some reason this morning. So I had to come out and start again a couple of times. But we're here, so let's get started. So welcome. Um, right. Come on. So I've got the chair out this morning. Do you all have a chair? And I'd like to work. You do. Wonderful. I'd like to do some work on the chair. And do you have a yoga brick as well? If you have a chair, that would be great. And at least one yoga brick would wonderful. Perfect. That works. Lovely. Let's get into it immediately. Can you please come and sit on your chair? So I'd like us to have the one brick as well ready, and we'll just leave the brick on the floor to start. I'm just going to let someone else in. It's Hannah. I just sent her a message because I have her on social media, so I'll just get her to come in as well. So hi Hannah, I just sent you a message on social media. If you haven't seen it, that's fine. If you have seen it, ignore it. I couldn't get into the meeting this morning and I was trying to call the clinic. Right, we'll get into it straight away. So we're working with a chair and we've got a yoga brick as well. So bring your feet together and just sit on your chair this morning, please. And we've got one yoga brick. It's available as we need it. Try and sit on your chair fully. Don't sit on the front of the back. Sit in the middle of the chair and just pull on the chair legs or the seat. Just a little pull. So when we pull the chair up, we press the feet down. We have a little awareness on the side body, and we just want to bring the side body to come up as we press the feet and move the thighs into the chair. So there's a connection of feet to the floor, thighs to the chair, for a little pull of the seat, bringing space and length through your side body here. And so just take a deep breath in there for a moment. Exhale. Keep pressing your feet and lift the arms up. So as we lift the arms up, we press our feet and we sit and we lift the arms up. It's quite nice to do this on the chair. We just keep lifting the arms up. Let's interlock the palms, take the palms all the way up. And as we reach the palms up, we can press the feet, and it's nice to do it on the chair. So it's easier to get into the upper back sitting. When we try and do it standing, there's a tendency to overarch the lower back. So we want to refrain from doing that. Take one more inhale as the palms go to the ceiling and the feet press to the ground, connecting through your thighs on the chair. Exhale, take the arms out, reach the arms out, and keep taking the arms out and pressing your feet. Take another deep breath in, reach the arms out a little more, move them behind you, and then release the arms down to the ground. Back of the left hand outside the right knee. Hold on to the chair with your right hand. So you've got a little hold of either the top of the chair here, whatever chair you're using, or even the leg down here, but holding on to some part of your chair. This is where you need to keep looking at your knees, because as we come down, we don't want that left knee to come forward, which it will, which means we're doing the turn in our hip rather than doing it through the spine. We want a spinal shift. So we want to press the left foot, bring awareness to that left knee not coming forward and then coming down. It's not about how far you come down, it's about how much you can turn. Use this hand. I like to take it on the top of my chair so I can get a little rotation through my mid-back. I try not to turn my head, please. We're so quick to turn the head. We want to look down at the feet, look at the knees. We do not want to turn our head. We want to turn through the mid-back, upper back. I want you to feel it through. Create space from your right hip joint, pressing the left foot, pressing the left thigh, and getting a nice revolved action here. It's nice to do it on the chair because holding the top of the chair and then using the resistance of the arm against the knee, you can take a breath in. Allow yourself to exhale, soften the abdomen, please. So we're looking to create space from the lower body towards the upper body. Keep the neck free as you press your feet. Inhale to please come up. and palms on your thighs. And just take a moment, close your eyes, sit, take a breath in, and observe the space between both sides. As we take the right hand outside the knee. Again, can you gaze down at your knees? Don't turn the gaze or the head. Now it's the right knee. It's nice already now. Press the right foot, move the right hip back. Left hand on any part of the chair that gives you a little support. When we pull the chair in and turn the chest and press the feet, 2 or 3 actions all at the same time, we can get a nice shift through the mid-back. Try not to go to the left knee. Keep yourself in the middle with your spine and your head. We're looking to turn. And again, turning from the right hip, creating space from the left. Well done. So looking down, be mindful of that right knee. Go ahead to your breath. Separate the feet. Connect through your feet. Give yourself an exhale. Soften the abdomen. Breathe in. And exhale. And then rooting down through your feet. Inhale to come up. And then again, just sit. Take a moment. Observe. Close your eyes. So we start to create space. So then when you're doing your breathing, you have a little more space for that breath to go and weave itself into the extra spaces. Separate the feet in line with your chair legs. Don't let the knees come in. And sit well. We take the brick. We're going to put the brick in line with the right chair leg and put the right foot on top of the brick. So we now raise this leg. Can you take your thumb and then separate the fingers? So you're making like a tick. Put that thumb right in the groin here, in the groove of where the thigh meets the hip joint. So with your awareness, you want to take your inner thigh towards the outer thigh, because we get congested here. So you want to move that. It's just when the thumb is there, there's awareness there. When you take the thumb away, you're going to feel there's a little more space. More space through the hips means more energy coming up towards the body. Left arm up, right foot presses on the brick. As we take the left arm up, sit well, and then just take the back of the wrist outside. So keep your thumb there for a moment. Down we go, and turn. And then knowing that you want to still maintain that left knee will want to come forward, nip the hip back a little bit. You can now release your thumb, take your hand back on the chair, but you've created an imprint on your right thigh. Move the right thigh down and turn more. Because you raise the foot, you'll get a better turn, and try and bring your spine back in the middle. So pressing your left foot, think right hip back, left hip back. I want you to get a little more mid-back, upper back, head into the middle. Then if you wish to turn your gaze, because it's easier, then you can line up your left ear between the legs and take your head back and open your heart space and go to the breath. Breathe in. Think about softening the abdomen as you exhale. Always exhale a little more while we're in the posture, so we get a little more release through the abdomen towards the lower back region. Pressing both feet, inhale, come up. So as you lower the right foot and you sit, take a moment here, close your eyes, put your palms on your thighs, and just feel how the legs now connect to the chair and the space around the thighs and the groins. So we keep shifting, keep changing how the heaviness begins to dispel and we invite lightness into the body. Left foot on the brick. So again, as you press your right heel, left knees come up, sit up tall. Pressing down, rising up, right arm, and holding on to the chair somewhere to begin with. And as you grow tall with your right foot, you just take the back of the hand outside the knee. Don't push the knee in. Watch the right knee. You might as well nip it back now because we know it's going to come forward, and then take our turn. So slide, stop, turn, press feet, adjust the left hand so you can go a little bit higher. You bring the physical chair towards you without moving it. It's just the resistance of where the hand can draw the chair in as you resist with the right arm against the outer knee. And then as you find the turn through the mid-back, upper back, again, have a quick scan of what your knees are doing. And then you can rotate the spine as you turn. You can take the gaze as well with you. And then release the head and the neck. And go ahead, stay here. And start breathing into your twist, into your turn. Soften the abdomen. Find your exhalation. And press your feet. Inhale, please bring yourself back to the center. And then release your feet. And again, another moment, always stopping, connecting, observing. If we don't study ourselves in the practice, you're not going to study yourself off the mat. And you need to study yourself off the mat too, because in our life, we get on with things sometimes without awareness, and we're putting pressure on our joints, well, especially we don't need to, with whatever is going on in our bodies. We need to always keep the awareness on how and what and the way we are doing things at a certain stage in our lives, especially now. Look after your joints, look after your mobility. It's so important. And the breath is key. Quick forward bend, slide as far back as you can. Keep the knees wide. Take the arms through the inner knee so we keep a separation through the pelvis and hang. Let the back of the hands drop on the floor. Bring the side body through and let your head hang. And take a breath in. Exhale fully. And then please press your feet, inhale and come up. So I'd like you to come up and do a little standing strength and invite a little stillness through the legs. So what we'll do, we'll use the chair because some of us are going to need it for support. So we'll just turn the chair around. Have your chair on your right side. So you've just got a little support if you need it. And we do our best. We take the brick between our feet. So this work will help you in everything else you're doing online and of course offline, whether you're doing your strength training, you're doing your Pilates, when you mobilize and you bring strength through the legs. And more than anything, it's awareness. So we do a lot of this work pre the actual yoga practice. It's like preparing the body to practice well. The brick is in between your feet, so you should feel the inner edges moving down, separating the toes, the outer edges of your feet moving down, and hopefully your inner ankles are touching the brick. So you're doing mountain pose feet and awareness through the legs, and then take the weight into the heels a little bit. So try and take the weight back to the heels, because we tend, when we stand, to come forward. Put the weight in the heels, and then distribute the weight evenly. So there's a shift through the legs. When we bend forward in half, when we're meant to come forward, we stay in the heels. So it's just, also the fear of coming forward, falling forward. Staying here, you've got the chair for your right hand. We're taking the right foot on the brick. So you want to have a straight foot, look down. The heel will want to come in a little bit. So keep the outer heel in line with the little toe. You've got the chair to help you. If you want to work without the chair, you just work on your standing strength. Yeah? You're going to press the right foot, come up. So you come onto the toes of your left and you've lifted the left heel up. So we're looking for balance. But first of all, you've got the floor for your left foot. You're just standing on the brick. Now I want you to engage the leg. You had your hand here right in the groin when we were sitting. I need you to bring the energy all the way up to your right groin and think about the right hip joint. Press the foot and feel the shift come here around the right hip joint. As you press your foot, keep the left heel lifted. When you're ready, left foot off the floor. You've got the chair if you need to, or you work without the chair. You can tiptoe, you can tap the left toe down, work on the standing strength, lift the toe up. So every now and then you can think, okay, I'm going to lift the foot up. I've got my hand on the chair. The foot's up. I'm on the brick, I'm balancing. The chair is there, you're balancing, or you're just standing, or you're just touching the big toe down. So it's you working on standing strength. And then if you're doing any strength training or mobility work, or even a yoga practice where you have to go into a balance, tree pose, any other balancing, awareness on a strong standing leg. And you don't have to do it for anything, just for yourself, just to have strong legs, half your body. We'll do just another breath in if you can, because of course we're going to be holding our breath and not exhaling. So in case you haven't exhaled yet, try and exhale. Yeah, use the chair, come off the chair. It's all there. You're not going to fall off that breath. And don't put too much tension on the muscle groups either. And very slowly release. Bring both feet on either side of your breath and standing. Close your eyes for a moment. If you feel you're going to lose your balance, you've got your chair. But just observe how the right leg feels compared to the left. I'm hoping you're feeling a little more grounded and a little lighter but stronger. The feeling has changed in the leg. You can just move the chair around, or you can turn around, whatever works best for you. And then again, when you're ready, the left heel and foot on the chair. Line up the heel in line with the little toe and rise up on it. So as you press, toes are on the floor, the right heel is lifted, you've got your chair. And then from here, take your time. It's your practice. Separate the toes, distribute the weight evenly, and then the right foot will come up. And then, of course, again, it's you decide, am I going to just work on balance? I might need the chair, or not the chair, right toes down. Just to help me, right toes up, right toes down. So you just, but don't put too much pressure. If you're holding your throat to do it, exhale. If you're hardening your eyes, just in case we are, then you need to soften the eyes and soften the facial muscles. Then hold the chair, because you don't want to do one thing and then add tension and disturb your nervous system through your senses, because we use our senses to do so much, right? We'll do another exhale. It's wonderful to practice like this. And release. Well done. And just stand on either side of your breath. And then from here, you can bend your knees, bring the breath, bring the feet together. And then just where we were, we want to just lighten the load on the upper inner groins, just in case you added too much pressure around the joints. So I want you to put the brick right between your thighs, squeeze the brick a little with the thighs, not your facial muscles, and be still. So what happens is when you do work standing strength like that, sometimes because we're working quite intensely, yes, we want to keep the leg strong, but we also don't want to overload the joint around the hip. So we don't want to overload, so then we go back to the inner legs, because the outer legs do mostly everything. Go to the inner legs, give the brick a little squeeze with your upper inner thighs, and feel the lightness come back right here. So we want a happy circulation around the hip joint especially. And then of course the lower back, just stand still in mountain pose with awareness now on the upper inner thighs. Take a deep breath in, inner heels down, outer heels down. Soften the abdomen, please. And then release the breath. And turn the chair around, and we'll go now to the right foot again. So back to standing strength. And this leg and this work will take you to lots of yoga poses, but this is what we're doing today. The seat is facing your left leg. The seat is facing your left leg. And now from here, the left foot on the chair. So again, now we're opening the hip. So as you press the right foot down, can we please look down and check in that the right heel is in line with the right little toe. The brick will be on the inner edge of the left foot. We're leaving it there in case you need it. to take your hand on. Some of you might be able to go to the chair. So pressing the right foot, finding the four corners, you know what you did with that leg, right arm out. Press the right foot, expand. So you open the heart space out, keep the shoulder down. Keep the arm lifting from the arm bone, the armpit, not just the hand. So don't think about the hand, that's attached. Think about the arm lifting as the left arm extends as well. Take a breath in. Exhale. I would like you to turn the arms from your armpits to face the front so the palms end up facing the front. And then we're just going to take the extension down, the left arm, and the right arm straight up. If it's too much on your shoulder for the right arm to go up and extend and move back, please put this right palm on the lower back now, so you don't add too much tension. Don't think about looking up, please, because you're thinking about opening the chest first. You know, we're quick to turn our head. Don't turn your head, just look at the front. On the contrary, look down. Check in with your feet. If you don't need the brick, just move it away and put your hand on the chair. Otherwise, put your palm on the brick. It's nice. Use the brick. Put the palm on the brick. It's nice. You can turn the brick on the next height. When you press your palm down, you can press the palm down and you can grow more. Make sense? And then this arm can go over. So now you've got this space from right heel towards the armpit, towards the fingertips. Press the right heel, extend. Take a breath in, turn the chest. So rather than go to the floor with the hand and the foot, we're going to using the chair. One more exhale. Release. Come back. Be still. Now from here, we're going to do it once more, but we're going to go more with the leg. You can put your hand on the brick and put your right hand on the lower back. Take your time. You're going to heel toe the right foot out. So you take the heel out, the toe out, the heel out, the toes out. So it's like you're doing triangle, but we're doing a little more through the right thigh there. Then you drop the left thigh down and make a square. So you get a little more work in. You press your hand on the brick, on either the flat part of the brick or the second height. Don't go too high. Now from here again, make a square on the left thigh. Move the right inner groin back. Take the right arm up, and from the right heel again, exhale. Rotate the chest. Move, use your arm, the left arm, to move the knee back and bring, and just you stay in it, please. As you move the left knee back, in your mind, think, can I lift my right inner groin up to the ceiling? So there's a little shift through the pelvis, and the pelvis is doing that. It's opening. It's not doing the other action, which is wrong, where the left buttock sticks out a little. So you tip that tail down, press the right heel, and get the length through the spine. So it becomes corrective. And then press the right heel, inhale, please come up. And then from there, you bring your left foot down and just stand for a moment. Take an exhale. So again, space being created through the pelvis. We're going to take the chair to the other side. First, we go close. Break on the chair. And press your feet. So as we press our feet, find your standing strength and your mountain pose. Turn the heel, so we bring the right foot on the chair. Have the break in line with your foot. So whatever height you used on the other side, please use it on this side. So again, just standing strength on the left. Find your exhale and left arm out. Extend, right arm out. Root down through that left heel. So really press through the four corners of your left foot. Grow a little taller. Rotate the arms. Palms face forward. And then exhale. Taking the right hand down on the brick. Left arm up. Be here. Go back to the left heel. If there's any tension in your shoulder or the arm, please put the palm on the lower back. Otherwise, if you press your foot, you can take it a little higher. Use the arm, move the knee back a little bit as you take the left arm over. And then you create space off the hip. From the left heel, extend. The palm faces down. Stay with it for another moment. Very nice. Take a breath. Exhale. Press the right foot. Awareness in the left heel for you to come up. We're going to stay. And then from here, you can put your hand on the brick and heel toe out. So, or the hand on the chair and heel toe out. So heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. So the distance that will give you a square here on the right. And then as you come up, you find your space and we go again. So again, reaching with the arms, coming through. Think about, can I move the right groin down a little bit so you get a little opening? That's it. Right from the right groin, take it to the floor and then use the right arm, resist the knee back. And think, can I move the groin up to the ceiling as I press my left heel to take the left arm up? From the left heel, I go again. I do a little adjustment, my awareness on the pelvis, the left heel, extending left fingertips. From the heel to the fingertips, right palm, very nice. And then you would develop this and you would take it to the floor. When we bring the awareness on the chair, using the chair and the brick, and then we do a free flow on the floor. You can do your triangles or your warriors, because you come at it with how it should feel. And this is how it should feel. We're not collapsing to the floor, constantly lifting up. So we root down to rise up. We root down to expand. We root down to really create the space through the body. Press your left heel, inhale, please come up. And then as you press your foot, back you come. And stand for a moment, exhale. Now, both legs do different actions, because both legs invariably are different. They may look the same, but we all know they're different. They feel different. Take the brick back between your thighs. So we know that we're going to just bring the awareness back to the thighs because the brick is even, and we can bring as much balance as we can back through the inner legs to release any pressure on the joints. Press your inner heels down. Allow yourself to exhale. And then stand for a moment. Inner heels moving down, big toe mound down, separating the toes. Finding your outer heels, take a deep breath in. Allow yourself to exhale. And now again from your heels, arms up. Interlock your hands, palms all the way up. Arms go back, feet pressed, take another breath in. Breathe out. Release the arms. Release the block. And if you can keep your feet together, come into a forward bend. With the brick, you won't have the fear of falling forward. Try not to have the brick too high, otherwise it gets a little wobbly. Bring the weight forward. Alternatively, bring the chair in front of you and put your hands on the chair or put your forearms on the chair. You can turn around and do it. If you feel better using the chair, take yourself forward. So you with the weight forward. Now take the awareness back into your groins and lift those up and take the head down. It is a forward bend. You should be dropping your head completely because that's what helps you calm the nervous system down. And feel the energy come through the back of the legs. Take one more exhale. And very slowly press your feet. If you need to bend your knees, please do. And bring yourself back up. And come back and sit on the chair. And now from here, take your feet towards the chair legs in the front. Take your hips all the way back. And then hold on to the back legs of your chair and bring the side body forward. and hang again. Now I want you to go to your breath. Now let the hands go to the floor. Let the shoulders melt. Take the head all the way down. There's a slight fear of dropping the head down, so you need to take it down. Some of you still tend to hold it up a little bit, especially around your neck muscles. Use your hands if you want to. Bring the head down with your hands, so you lengthen your neck. If you lengthen your neck, the energy will come from the back of the legs through the spinal channel. So through the central channel, you want the fluid to come to the forefront of your brain, to invite quiet, to invite peace to the forefront of your brain. So when you do sit up and you do some breathing, the body is ready for it. Exhale through your mouth and slowly come up. Put your hands on your thighs, take the elbows back, and sit with your eyes closed. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your mouth. Exhale through your mouth. Connect to the abdomen. Complete the exhalation as much as you can. Now inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And then all you need to do is feel the air go through the nostrils. And let the air just release through your mouth. And now as you inhale through your nose, try and exhale through the nose. It's not as easy as it sounds. If you don't practice, do that again. Because are you really breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose? Or are you breathing in through the throat? Do you know where you're breathing in from? Do you know where you're breathing out from? Do you know if the air comes through the nose and the air leaves through your nose? Are you completing your exhalations and going all the way to your abdomen? Something that when you've moved the body and created space, you need to sit. And it's not about doing your breathing in your yoga practice or on your mat. It's about taking this few minutes and doing it in your day. If you're waiting for someone to answer the phone, as we do, it takes so long for anyone to answer the phone these days if you want to get anything done. You know, if you're on the computer and you're waiting for something to happen, or you're driving, whatever it is, rather than think about what's not happening, you can create what you need to happen, and you can just sit with your breath, close your eyes, and just observe. Even if you just observe your abdomen, and you observe your abdomen and you notice what's going on there, because the minute you take your awareness to your abdomen, you feel the abdomen expanding when the breath comes in, you feel the abdomen releasing when the breath leaves. So why not then take that over? And that's the next part of the yoga practice is, you know, the taking over and controlling what your breath is doing for you anyway, but it's not doing enough. And we need it to do more. And rather than just breathe, let the breath do endless whatever it needs to do, we need to take it over, slow it down, and utilize that breath to do so much for you, to either heal or help. And just more than anything, if the nervous system is happy and calm, believe you me, the body is happier and calmer. So do practice your breathing. If you wish to lie down now for a few minutes, just in case you disturbed your pelvis, you shouldn't have disturbed the pelvis too much because it was very much aligned. You can do another forward bend after that. Open your eyes and exhale to bring yourself out of practice. And just let the head drop again. Couple of exhales here. If you feel you need to lie down, you can always lie down and rest your calves on your chair. So apologies that we started a little late, but I think we made up for that as well. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing. Wonderful to see you all again on screen. And the clinic, no, I'm not here next Wednesday, but I'm back the following Wednesdays. So see you then. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.